welcome everyone to the best YouTube channel with only 10 subscribers. But yes, it is finally here.
We've all been waiting for it.
I talked about it in every episode. Like, I want the zombie one, I want the zombie one. Here it is. And it did not disappoint. Great episode. And depressing episode, but still good.
And it's got a lot of Spider-Man humor.
Yeah, Spider-Man was Spider-Man, even though not Tom Holland.
I know, I wish it was Tom Holland.
But it sounded a lot like him.
Whoever talked him, you did a good job, even though you're probably not watching this.
Yeah. Nobody is. Alright. Anyways, the zombie episode starts off where Infinity War starts off. Bruce Banner comes back down to Earth. He needs help. Telling everybody Thanos is coming. And then turns out there's something even worse than Thanos happening on Earth.
Bruce Banner doesn't know it.
Bruce Banner doesn't know it. All of Thanos' children come down ready to beat butt, but then zombie Iron Man and zombie Doctor Strange beat down, and also Wong. They all beat down on everybody, and yep, Bruce Banner realizes that the world has gone to the zombies. Zombies have taken over. There was when they went to go back to get Hank's wife, turns out she contracted a zombie virus, takes over Hank, and drives back to the real world, or the overworld, I guess you could say, and then begins to infect everybody. And when I say everybody, our greatest heroes, Captain America, everybody, Iron Man,
except for a few people.
Yeah, only a few heroes remain, such as Spider-Man. You also got Bucky. The Wasp at this moment. And yeah, it really was Walking Dead, you know, just like The Walking Dead. You get introduced to characters that we're already introduced to, but in a different world, different light, and we watch as we, you know, get attached to these characters, and then we watch them get ripped apart, literally. And also Sharon Carter's there, but
who cares about her?
But yeah, we travel along with them. First, they try to get a train going that they end up losing Happy along the way. I wasn't very happy. Not very happy. It's really sad to see some of these.
And Spider-Man was sad about it.
Yeah, of course he would. You know, you got Iron Man. You lost Iron Man in a different way this time.
He lost mostly everybody.
Also, he mentions Uncle Ben, so he has lost Uncle Ben. Is Uncle Ben a zombie now?
Yeah, and Aunt May.
Aunt May, yeah, she's a zombie. So, man, just imagine this in live action. It would have been insane.
I know, I want that.
Gross, but insane.
I want that.
So yeah, we lose, we end up, whereas Hope, she gets a little scratch fighting zombie Sharon Carter. You know, Sharon Carter gets bit by Captain America. And Bucky ends up killing zombie Captain America in the train.
By slicing him with the shield.
Which he says, this is the end of the line.
And then takes the shield.
So, you know, that was really poetic, because in the real MCU, you know, it was, I'm with you to the end of the line, then he said, nope. So then Hope gets scratched when she got ate by Sharon Carter, and grew back. She got scratched, and it's all that zombie juices is going all. Yeah, I said that, but she is infected. Then the train runs out of gas. They need to find a way over to where possibly a possible cure could be found. And so her last heroic move is to become giant wasp and walking them over a sea of zombies. And it's like, why didn't she just do that before? She can fly too. I mean, I guess when you're, in that state, it takes a whole lot out of you. We saw that in Ant-Man and the Wasp. So
yeah, he fell asleep.
And she ends up falling asleep as well.
And then she turns into a zombie.
She turns into a zombie, unfortunately. But our remaining heroes make it, and they find out that the zombies aren't going into this area. What are they scared of? What is keeping them at bay? Well, turns out Vision is here. And of course he can't be a zombie because he's a robot. It's like, we can't lose him, right? So the Mind Stone is actually a possible cure for the zombie virus.
Yeah, and he saved Ant-Man, which is just a head.
He's just a head now. He's head man.
And he's still funny because
Still
he's
funny. Still
making
got a
his
sense
dad
of humor.
joke.
Don't know how he's living without a heart, but he's definitely got a mouth.
And he makes a lot of dad jokes.
And then turns out T'Challa is there.
Yep.
Sort of.
Well, part of his legs.
Part of him is there, just like Ant-Man. So maybe Ant-Man did have his other body parts when he was cured, but Vision was feeding his body parts to his the beautiful zombie
Wanda, which
Wanda.
she was not.
Sorry.
She was the worst one.
I hate what you're doing with your. No, she was probably the most powerful zombie we saw in this entire episode. She kicked butt even as a zombie. I'd hate to see what her town would be in this world. And so we'll find out Vision is actually, he's so hung up on Wanda.
Just like Wanda
He can't
was.
save her because she's too powerful. And so he's just keeping her as a pet.
And then feeding her human flesh.
Which is T'Challa. He's just a gingerbread man. There's your leg.
Which he would become a head if Bucky didn't find him.
Yeah. He's still got most of them there. And wow, what an episode. A lot of things happen really fast, but I think the fast pace, kind of worked for this one, but I do wish it was like an hour long so things could develop instead of jump cut all the time. But Bucky ends up fighting off Wanda as everyone else runs to safety, runs to a plane to get to Wakanda to broadcast the Mind Stone's signal. Then the Bruce Banner finds out, hey, the Hulk is sorta immune. I don't know if he's
The Hulk seems
completely
like he'd be a
immune.
zombie anyway.
He's already a zombie.
Yeah.
He's just a very angry zombie. So we end up losing Bucky because he gets flung.
We don't even know if he turns into a zombie.
I wonder if that's who hit the plane. We'll get to that in a little bit. So yeah, they finally head off on the plane. Only 3 of them. We got T'Challa, Spider-Man, and
Ant-Man's head.
some of Ant-Man.
Which
not all
he
of them.
can stand up because he's got Doctor Strange's cloak.
That cloak is funny. He doesn't even say anything. He's funny.
Yep. He
So
saves everybody's life.
they narrowly miss Giant Hope. She grabs them, but the plane is so good. The thrusters were so powerful. But I think she picks up a zombie and throws it.
We don't know who it is.
But we feel sorry for them. But yeah, they looks like, hey, we could save the universe. Only 3 people remaining, but we can save the universe. But we get this little shot of Thanos, zombie Thanos. Just, oh my gosh, that was really terrifying scene of him.
I'd rather have the normal Thanos than the zombie.
We need zombie Wanda versus zombie Thanos. So all he needs is the Mind Stone. He had like 4 or 5 Infinity Stones. He just needed the Mind Stone.
Well, he probably got all the other stones from the zombie.
Come here. So, the interesting thing about it is all these zombies keep their powers. They keep their powers. So Iron Man still had like all the cool moves. Wanda still had all the powers there. So they were still...
Doctor Strange still had his.
They were still intelligent. They just were overpowered by their thirst for brains.
Yeah, they went to the dark side.
So it's like, are they curable or are they not? I mean, Ant-Man was. So, but yeah, the universe is doomed no matter what. It seems like that is the theme of every episode. The universe is doomed no matter what. Even when we had a happier episode with T'Challa being in the Guardians of the Galaxy, there was still a depressing twist. Only one really that I think wasn't that depressing was the first episode. And the rest of them has been, and we all died anyway. So
mostly every time you die.
So anyway, I think if Thanos is actually getting all 5 rolls, is it 5 or 6? I think it's 6, right? Don't quote me on how many Infinity Stones there are.
Don't judge us.
But if he's able to snap, and half of the zombies are gone, is he not right? I mean, as long as it's not the 3 heroes surviving, I mean, just snap all the zombies away. Start anew. Just get the gauntlet. That's all they need. But I hope we get to see some sort of continuation of all these episodes, especially this one. And it did not disappoint. So anyways, 10 out of 10 episode. I'd say the only thing it could have made it better if it was longer, so we can get a better world building. And that's what really plagues all these episodes. Get it there. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. It plagues all the episodes because we don't get much time to learn about the world. Everything's just kind of chop, 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 boom. That's the end of the episode. So I hope we get some sort of continuation in a possible season 2. But overall, really good episode, and can't wait for the next one. Hopefully, happier ending.
We don't even know which one's next.
I think it's Iron Man and Fearmonger or something like that. We'll see. Yeah, hope you all enjoyed this episode. Hopefully we get to 11 subscribers today.
Do not be eaten by a zombie.
Stay safe out there in this zombie apocalypse, kiddos, and we'll see you in the next episode. Hopefully if you're not bitten by zombies.